A star seems as familiar as your childhood bedroom. Picture a moment when the universe was 1 second old, when its temperature was 10 billion degrees, when every cubic cm contained more energy than flows through the entire sun in a year. The universe at this age was smaller than a beach ball, but it contained everything that would ever exist. Every galaxy, every star, every planet, every thought you've ever had or ever will have. But here's the contradiction that keeps cosmologists awake at night, staring at equations that dissolve into nonsense when pushed to their logical extremes. If the universe has no edge, no boundary, no place where space simply stops and gives way to something else, then where does it begin? How can something that has no borders also have a center? How can something infinite in scope emerge from something infinitely small? The mathematics that describe our expanding universe work perfectly for every moment except the first moment, the instant of creation itself, where they break down into a chaos of infinities and impossibilities. The cosmic microwave background radiation tells us a story, but it's a story written in a language we're still learning to read. When you look at a map of this radiation, the afterglow of the universe's infancy, you see patches of slightly warmer and slightly cooler regions scattered across the sky like fingerprints on a cosmic crime scene. These tiny temperature differences, variations of less than 1/1000th of a degree, are the seeds from which every structure in the universe would eventually grow. Galaxies, stars, planets, and ultimately life itself all trace their origins back to these primordial fluctuations in the fabric of space and time. But the story this radiation tells isn't the story of a beginning. It's the story of a transformation so complete that it erased almost every trace of what came before. Imagine trying to understand the nature of an explosion by examining the smoke that rises from it hours later. The explosion itself is gone, vanished into the past, leaving only indirect evidence of its power and reach. The cosmic microwave background is our smoke, and we are cosmic detectives trying to reconstruct a crime scene where the crime was the birth of everything. The known laws of physics, those elegant equations that describe how matter and energy behave under every condition we can test, become increasingly uncertain as we trace the universe backward through time. At 1 microsecond after the supposed Big Bang, the laws work perfectly. At 1 nancond, they still hold. At 1 trillionth of a trillionth of a trillionth of a second, they begin to wobble. And at the moment of creation itself, they simply stop working altogether, pointing toward a realm where quantum mechanics and general relativity fight each other to the death, where the smooth space-time of Einstein's universe collides with the probabilistic chaos of quantum uncertainty. This isn't a flaw in our understanding, it's a feature of reality itself. The universe appears to be constructed in such a way that its own origins remain forever hidden behind a veil of mathematical impossibility. It's as if the cosmos has built-in amnesia about its own birth, a cosmic consciousness that has deliberately forgotten how it came to be. Every time we try to peek behind this veil, the universe itself seems to conspire against us, throwing up new mysteries faster than we can solve the old ones. Consider the flatness problem, a puzzle so profound that it has reshaped our entire understanding of cosmic evolution. The universe today appears to be geometrically